Today on Senior Lilodon, we have a pair of broken RiF6 cubes. These are mini Pico projectors. One of them doesn't have a working bulb. One of them doesn't turn on at all. These were sent up by Chris in the name of science. So we're going to be tearing these things apart, hopefully getting a functioning DMD core out of one of these guys. I think I'm going to take a gander in the one that doesn't work at all, because I think I'm going to have better luck with fixing this one. Whereas I think the one without the bulb might actually have a problem with the DMD control chip, because I don't think all three of the LEDs would stop functioning at the same time. Seems a little suspicious. I'm hoping there might be a fuse or something in here, problem with the battery, problem with the charge port maybe, that I could fix and hopefully get running. Yeah, let's get inside of that. There doesn't seem to be any screws on the outside at all, so I'm assuming that one of these, if not both these side plates, pull off. They're probably just glued on there. I think I want to get on this side first, simply because it's by the charge port area. So, let's see if I can get up underneath there and pull it apart. It's coming a little bit. It's really decently glued on. Ooh, well, that's ugly. I would advise, if you're doing this and you want it to come off a little easier, a heat gun would probably help in this particular case. Oh, yep, there's the adhesive given away. I should make a transparent panel if I get this working. Or not. It's not really pretty, is it? Look at all that sticky tape on the back. Let's see, 4 screws. That might go right into the aluminum frame. Coming out. Okay, let's see if this plastic cover comes off. I think it should. Maybe not. Let's see what's under this side. Maybe there are some more screws and it needs to be pushed out a certain way. Who knows? Oh, that was nice. A flawless kill. Yeah. Oh, I see. There are more screws hidden underneath those black portions. I see. I'm working at this at an angle from where you see it on camera, so I have a little bit of an obstructed view when doing this. All right, how about now? Well, that's fairly straightforward. Nice little compact design on the inside. Got a little heat sink for the LEDs. Little fan right here blowing across, and it looks like it just takes in cold air here and blows it along here and out of the front. That's nice. I see some gears in there. Oh no, that's just a cable. Nice. Nice size battery too. That's a double cell in there. Cool. Probably a 3.7 to 4.2 volt cell. See what we got on this side. Oh, is that a strip screw? That's not very nice. I was like off at an angle. Oh, well, that's not even cool. I was literally off at an angle. That's great. Just great. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I think the first order of business on this end is to see if the battery has a charge and maybe charge it up. And See if there's any problem with that board. That's no signs of life at all. Oh, what's this? Look at this. I didn't even notice that at first. We got some bent pins in there. Maybe it's just a USB port. Still gonna have to pull it out though. But yeah, let's get a charge in this battery. See what happens. That'll be easy to charge. Right, so that's glued in. That's not going to be easy to remove. So I have anything like a thick plastic to slide in under that. Definitely not one of those things you want to use metal for. Maybe this will work. Ta-da! Oh yeah, that's gotta be 3.7 volt. If it's a USB charge, gotta give it the old tongue test, see if there's power in there. Nope, that's dead. Let's give it a charge up and come back to this. Alright, I've got the battery on the charger, and if you hear a bang in the background, please send help. So, until it charges, let's see what else is inside of here. Oh, that's nice. Everything kind of slides out on these rails. Let's see. Looks like we have here, yeah, the HDMI decoder. Got some power components. Let's see where those wires go. Oh, they're for the fan. Okay, so those run the fan. And up here we got a little ribbon cable that goes up to the top. Looks like we have a little photo receiver there, probably for like a remote or something. And then some other wires. It's probably a speaker. Oh, yeah. There it is. A little speaker there inside. A common cell phone speaker, it looks like. I think I have one of those pulled. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Kind of like one of these. And, yeah, it looks like more power components up here. Nice inductors. Got some of the capacitors on the board. Those are the tantalum capacitors. And it looks like that same DMD, quite possibly, that was on the insignia projector. That same common long DMD, so probably the same resolution. That's a speaker wire. Those go to the fans. Oh yeah, that passes through. Okay, I see. So these red wires here are passed through to this board. This board looks like it does the majority of the power components. I see, okay. So let's take this apart a little bit. It looks like maybe we got the amplifier section right here. The two inductors, I'm not quite sure. Where does that go to? Yeah, that comes through. That might be also just some little buck or boost mode chips for running the DMD or something else. A lot of power management. What's this guy up here? NS4196. Don't know what that is. It could be the decoder for the IR. Maybe also fan control. JRC analog component. 5.5. That's an op amp. Okay. So got a little operational amplifier right here. A couple little discrete SMD transistors. Alright. To main board. And speaker. Oh yeah, that connects up to here. Through here. Okay, so maybe this could be a little amplifier chip as well. It does connect up by the speaker. And yeah, band wire in the middle. Alright, on this board it looks like we have our main programmable IC. I haven't seen that one before, but that's probably where the software for this little bugger is. Another little component, I'm not sure what that is. And here's the input. It's a micro USB. And some minor power components there. Switches, bicolor LED, probably red and green for charge indicating. I don't know if there's anything connected to the data lines or not. Could be just for charge only. Probably is. And the headphones out. Let's go and disconnect the DMD. Right here. Yeah. That might not be the DMD control line ribbon cable. That might be just for general video signal coming off the HDMI. Okay. So here we have the little DMD drive chip right here. Probably some power components and a little wind band. Probably memory for the buffer. Let's go take a look at the other board. Nah. Pretty much seen everything on here. The micro SD. Yeah, pretty much seen everything on here. Okay. So there are some little wires right here. Those look like they go up to the LED. Let's see, not not much not much going on the back of this board. Some decoupling caps. The DMD. This is a little optical core right here. How's that bugger put in? Okay. Look for screws. Is it 3 screws? Always seems to be. Let's try that. Is it 3 screws? I feel like I just accidentally undid screws I shouldn't have. That's okay. We're about to find out. Ah, success. That's a bit tinier than I was expecting. Nice little adjustment screws for the mirror on the back. That's nice. That's a nice touch optically. See what's underneath some of these panels. I'll just take it off. Not much to see so far. We can see how the focus mechanism works. Actually moves the entire carriage. I think 3 lenses in there, maybe 2 lenses. Looks to be 3. That's interesting. I would expect it to move only 1 lens. Do we have access to more parts from this side? It doesn't look like it. Oh, that looks relatively sealed up. Yeah, whatever it is, it's underneath this copper plate. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Okay, that didn't come off. What am I missing? Is there another screw? Do those screws hold down everything? Find out. Nope, nope, they just hold down the fan. Oh, we can just put that right back in then. Oh no, there might be a screw under the fan. Yeah, let's go investigate. There is. Cool. Now what? Okay. Ow. One more screw. Oh, that was a snap. Oh, this is all one piece, isn't it? With the LEDs and stuff molded in, just about. Oof. Uh, so here it looks we have a really strange green LED. Like a blue LED with some kind of green phosphorus on it. That's interesting. I didn't know they had green phosphorus on them. Oh, the red LED and blue LED must have come out as well. Oh yeah. So Oh, here those are. They got the red LED on the left and the blue LED on the right. Tiny little thing. See if I can give you a better view on both of those. So the green LED, there on the right, and the red and blue on the left. Cute. And here's a pretty routine optical arrangement. Almost identical to what's in the AAXA and in the Insignia, with the staggered dichroic pieces of glass. And yeah, the mirror, and out through the front right there. Cute. Let's get this all hopefully put back together and see if it powers up. And then we can see if there is a new USB port to chase around. Maybe I can fix that pretty easily. So I have the RiF6 put back together now for the most part. And I have some charge in the battery. So let's see what happens when we get some power going inside of it now. Button. That one? Not a good sign. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we have something. Where'd it go? We just... Hey. Wow, that looks really clear, actually. That could be the clearest looking projector yet. Oh, that's not bad at all. Probably will look a little bit better once the lens is clean. I'm impressed. Probably, yeah. It's probably is better than the Insignia. Oh, well, it looks like it works. So, maybe fix the USB port, and, it'll run again. Oh, that'd be nice. Okay. See if it turns off now. Nice. Yeah, let's see if we can find a donor USB port to put in there. We're gonna have to take that old one out, though. Yeah, let's get to that. Back out with you and your bits. That looks like a fairly common USB port. No, we're not going to fix this one with flux either. Let's get into it. Pad to work on. That's okay. I didn't really need those 3 pads anyway. Those are for data, and that's in charge only USB port. No worries on that. It'll work just fine. Let's see what we have for donors. We'll get back to that. We have a little donor acquired. It's a used USB port, but that should still do the job. Let's go inspect this under a lens, see if it's good. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think the battery is going to complain about that at all. It's time to test it. I got the battery reconnected, and hopefully this will indicate whether it's charging or not. I got the little LED right here in this section here, so I give it a plug-in. Oh, looks good. I think red means charging. Yeah, let's pop it together. Looks like that mission was a success. Everything is pretty much put back together at this point, so I think we can give it a full test, really. Let's turn it on. Yep, still seems to work. Yep. Yeah, cool. Let's hook it up. And HDMI to the medium-sized HDMI. The mini HDMI, micro HDMI. One of those. You're plugged in. Oh. Weird. Problems. Size. Let's see. Display. Oh. Does not seem to be detecting. Well, that's not a good sign. Is it the cable? Oh. Time to grab another projector, right? See if that cable's bad. Get that out of the way for now. And, test the cable on the AAXA projector. It's not the cable. Well, we know exactly what to do in situations like this. Only one thing we can do. Yeah, good enough. too. Here's the inside of the second one. Let's see if we can spot any problems with the connections. Oh, those look good. Oh, that one doesn't look like it's plugged in all the way. Huh. I wonder if that was it. Oh, that's really loose. I wonder if that was it. Yeah, let's plug in the battery and find out. That's a really loose connector. See what we get. Hey, cool. The output. Well, that's easy. Wow, that chip underneath my finger, my thumb is getting quite warm. Well, let's see if it takes HDMI. What is that? It's gotta be fireworks outside. It's 4th of July season coming up. Come on. Give us out. What? No way. They're both no signaling? What the heck? I've got to be missing something here. Yeah, what am I missing? I have both projectors put back together now. Neither one of them seem to pick up the HDMI though, which is really strange. I'm wondering if it's something that I'm doing wrong or whatnot. But either way, we have an SD card slot, so should be able to use that. Let's see. See if the SD card works. Yeah. On. Off the light. See what happens. Oh, that's a menu. Huh. There's no other buttons on here. How am I supposed to use the menu? Seriously? I can't even use the SD card slot without the remote? Okay, this would have been a great product. I mean, it's nice and bright, and the resolution doesn't look to be too bad. Except we'll really never know at this point because neither one of them take an HDMI input, and I can't access the SD card without the remote, it looks like. Oh, you guys, you had a wonderful product going, and then somebody got clever and decided to come up with using a remote, and now we're here. Great thinking. Just had to go the extra mile, didn't you? To wrap this video up, let's talk about why I have been acquiring some pocket projectors lately. And this isn't because I actually want to have a pocket projector, use a pocket projector, but I want to have a platform with different reflective digital micro devices that I can use for prototyping. And I want to know the advantages and disadvantages of different models when it comes to different applications and what you would put in an end consumer machine. So let's talk about what I found out a little bit while messing around with these. I haven't gotten into this much, but it has a lot of the same characteristics as the Insignia, where this is something you'd want to probably start integrating in an end user platform that works, specifically in my case, because what I want to do is I want to put the DMD systems in different laser devices. So this allows me to feed a video signal onto the DMD and then work on integrating those into some of my own setups. Now, the disadvantage to these is if you're prototyping, you're working in a small space, you don't necessarily want to have something connected up to a full computer. You want to have the computer off to the side, free up the work area a little bit more, and you want to have something with a built-in kind of program or sequence that you can throw on an SD card. So where something of this type of usability really works, because you don't need a remote and everything just has buttons right on the front. So something like this is really good. Now, it has its disadvantages. The system in here uses the liquid crystal on silicon, and that uses polarized light. Now, lasers themselves are also polarized, which is why I have been leaning towards more so the digital mirror apparatuses. So these are all the digital mirror, and this is liquid crystal on silicon. So it doesn't really work very well. Now, the advantages to the liquid crystal on silicon is they, in general, can take a little bit more optical wattage than a DMD. They don't have the same kind of white dot breakdown issue as easily. So in general, if you're working with prototyping some kind of projector or projector type optics with LEDs, look into the liquid crystal on silicon. It probably will be a option. Plus it seems to have pretty good resolution. There are also color versions of the liquid crystal on silicon chip that'll offer you a full color image right on the reflective chip. And I haven't gotten rid of those running, but there's one on the SPV projector that I tore down in another video. Just haven't gotten video footage of one running. These guys, I would say the only downfall with these from any kind of perspective is that there's no way to operate the internal system as far as reading the SD card information without having the remote. These do have a pretty decent brightness. They're probably roughly the same resolution as the Insignia projector, however having the advantages of having the SD card and having the USB charge. Downside, remote. The whole idea, the whole premise of a portable projector is to take the most minimal amount of things with you. That's it. Just stick with that. And in any regard, this, if you're a consumer, something like this, something that doesn't need a remote and doesn't need a fancy charger is the way to go. If you're a prototyper, developer, somebody wants to get into the technologies, you'll probably want to go towards one that is simple and takes in a direct line, or an independent one, much like this, that isn't the liquid crystal on silicon. Especially if you're into lasers, you don't want to use liquid crystal on silicon. It won't benefit you because of the issues with the polarization. Just something to think about. So, it's kind of my thoughts. I'm really thinking about taking this one apart and using this one as my prototyping platform for the time being, because it does have a rather common DMD. So if I kind of kill this with too much laser light, I can find a replacement. And these actually might have the same DMD that the Insignia has. It looks like a pretty close replacement, so that's nice. I guess that's all I pretty much have to say on that matter. So yeah, more stuff coming up. I'm definitely going to be getting into some of the modifications and some of the setup and the hacking, so to say, of the optical platforms with the digital mirror devices and other optical setups. So there will be a lot to see coming up on this channel for sure. Until then, stay tuned for more.